Hey guys, welcome to Let's Talk Television, where we talk about your favorite television shows. I'm your girl, Dee Marie, and today I wanted to talk about the Oracle and his prophecy that he gave Alaric and Dorian several episodes ago. So I've been really thinking about it, and as each episode goes on, we're kind of pulling the pieces, which I thought was, more interesting. Right now, I have about half of it is pretty much solved. And I'm actually kind of surprised just because I thought this was something that was going to go on all season. But it's actually unraveling a lot faster than what I initially believed.
There are two prisoners. One is the master of his cage. The other returns home without power. The sins of the father are visited upon the daughters here and not here. New hero rises, but can be felled by the golden arrow. The wolf among you has many faces. When time fractures, darkness overwhelms. But the greatest destroyer of all is love.
So let's just take this line by line. So the first line says, there are two prisoners. One is the master of his cage. The other returns home without power. So the part where it says the master of his cage, he's talking about Kai Parker being in the prison worlds. And, Kai is set to return for episode 12. Kai Parker screwed us over. And then the other prisoner returns home without power. That's the necromancer. We saw that back in episode 9. I couldn't have done it without you. The next line of the prophecy says, the sins of the father are visited upon the daughters here and not here. So the sins of the father is obviously Alaric, and his daughters Josie and Lizzie are going to have to pay the price for that. And it seems like his sin is putting those people, putting his former students that didn't follow the rules into the prison worlds. That was revealed tonight on episode 10. This is why we don't entrust plans to Muppet babies. In that part where he says here and not here, I believe he's talking about here as in their normal world and then not here as in the prison world. So they're going to have problems on both sides. A new hero rises but can be failed by the golden arrow. So this line, I was kind of absolutely sure it was Landon. They've been hinting a lot about what other powers he might have, and he's been training and trying to get better and become a hero. But after this episode 10, with Wade being revealed to be a fairy, it's very possible it's him. But I think out of the two, Landon is the most likely choice, especially since he is the main male character. So in addition, it says the part about the golden arrow. I just thought that was interesting, especially because next week episode 11, What Cupid Problem? Cupid is known for the bow and arrow. So I'm hoping that we might get some revelation and some light to that. The wolf among you has many faces. I was thinking Raphael was who the Oracle was talking about here. We haven't seen him for several episodes. Despite him being one of the main male characters, he is vastly underdeveloped. So with him being put in here, it kind of helps tie him back into the main storyline, because for the last couple episodes, he's been with his dad. This line kind of reminds me of somebody being two-faced, so acting one way and being another. We've seen Raphael being very loyal, especially to Landon this entire time. It would be a pretty big deal if he switched out somehow and kind of changed the team he was playing for. Maybe it has something to do with, his werewolf side and his lineage, and that's why he's also been gone for so long. So the last line says, when time fractures, darkness overwhelms, but the greater destroyer of all is love. So when time fractures, that's that sand glass, I believe that Josie has with all that dark magic. So whenever that fractures and breaks, darkness and the dark magical elements will overwhelm Josie. But the greater destroyer of all is love. That's the one piece that I'm still trying to really grasp. To me it sounds like, somebody's love of somebody else is gonna get them hurt in the long run. And I can definitely see that being Hope. She kind of has a hero complex, and especially since if you look at the main cast of Lizzie, Josie, Hope, Alark, Landon, Raphael, and then the secondary characters being like Caleb, MG, Alyssa. Hope is the only one in of the main cast that really hasn't had a direct portion of the riddle being told to her. So at first we have Alark for the sins of the father, implying Lizzie and Josie. New Hero Rises, Landon. The Wolf Among You has many faces, Raphael. Time Fractures, that's Josie again. But Hope is nowhere to be found. And as the main character of the show, I find that very odd. And so, if nothing else, just for continuity purposes, that last piece about the greatest destroyer of all being love, I believe, refers to her. But that's all I have for you guys today. Please let me know what you think the prophecy means to you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Like it, subscribe. I have a whole bunch more content on the way. Till next episode.